So this is Jackie. Jackie would like to come out and she would like to play, but she would also like it to be summer before she comes out to play. So say hi, Jackie. Yeah, Mama's making a video again. Today is a story that I have to tell about the time, probably the only time that I'm going to do this. I sketched a picture of the house and the property that I was moving towards, and oh boy, I got it. It's a pretty simple house, right? It's a bungalow rancher. I have that on the notes, bungalow and rancher. Just the two little windows out front and a driveway on the left side with a pathway to the front door that also approaches from the left. Two windows in the front, and the note that it is a turnkey property. I'm not looking for any heavy-duty renos. At the very top of the page, where it says road, maybe highway, and that there's trees. There's trees along the front of the property. There are so many trees that I remember kind of giggling because I misspelled it. And it says trees, there's 4 E's, there's that many trees. It's like I was drawing them, and I don't often see properties that have this many mature trees, but this is literally a hedge of mature Douglas fir trees. So we've got our yellow or soft color bungalow slash rancher, and we've got the yard. And we're going to talk about this little shed here. So we've established driveways on the left into a shed. I don't remember a shed from whenever I had this picture. And I've never claimed to be strong at drawing. I remember that it was a shop. It was a fabulous large workshop, even to the point where I was probably going to be embarrassed living there on my own because I'd have to like take up auto mechanics or welding or something because I've got such a big shop. But then I was like, well, the shop's going to be so big that I could like convert it to a yoga studio or something. Not that I'm teaching yoga, but anyway, it was a shop. And the shed wasn't on the listing. So whenever I came to see the place, I was like, oh, cool, it's got a shed. Whatever. That's great. This house is great. It's fine. It's perfect. I'm so tired of looking at houses, is the mental state that I was in on the day that I found this house. And when I found this again and saw next to the driveway, it says shed. And on the front picture, next to the driveway, it says shed. And in both pictures, the driveway ends right where the shed is. And it's definitely a shed. And this is, without a doubt, a shed. So I drew shed, I wrote the word shed, I wrote it twice, and sure got a shed. And I love it. On the page, you'll also see, or should I say, the edge of the page, at the bottom of it, there's an arrow that says the property goes back a ways. So I remember seeing this big, expansive yard in my head, beautiful manicured lawn back to an edging of trees. I didn't draw that. I drew that the property goes back a ways. And a friend of mine that I showed the drawing whenever I was just like in so much disbelief of what was happening, disbelief and gratitude and just feeling amazed, right? She said, well, that's why it's just so wild, is because you didn't draw it in. And I'd have to agree. And this is my property that goes back quite a ways. So that's my story. And thank you so much for joining me. And in the concept of letting go, I literally let go of my old house to make space and room for this little gem to come in. So it's hard for me to want to have followers whenever I need to be actually letting go of things. So I'm going to let you go. And if you would like to hold on, if you would like to follow my journey and learn more from this experience and the other sorts of magic that I have in my life that I want to teach and share, then I would love it. And I'll see you next time.